Look, I'm glad you came along. We really need to talk. It's this behaviour of yours. You're really hurting a lot of people. A lot of people who care about you. And to be honest, you're hurting yourself too. You might not realise it. Now you're not feeling the effects of what's happening, but if you hurt enough people, believe it or not, soon enough there'll be no more people around. Yes, look, I know what you feel. It's your bat and ball. You can take it and go home. And you can do that if that's your right. You put this in place for everyone to play, and if they won't play by your rules, you can say, go to hell. But if enough people take you up on that and go play with someone else, you'll be by yourself. How will that help you if everyone's gone? Look, don't run away from this. Don't go away and ignore it. This is not about accusing you and just saying it's all your fault. This is about helping you. This message is from people who care about you and want this to come out right. YouTube, we really want this relationship to work out. But this behaviour's got to change. You must know what I'm talking about. The chronic bullying. That's the only way to describe it. When you say there are all these rules everyone has to follow, but then you arbitrarily enforce them on people in ways that can't possibly be predicted because it's completely inconsistent. Whatever you do, don't just run away angry. This is not about pointing out all your flaws and not wanting anything more than that. We want this to succeed for you. If you win, we all win. But you've got to be reasonable. Having such arbitrary rules that get enforced in a really inconsistent way, you end up hurting some of the people who want the most for you. These are the people who want your success, something we can all share in, and yet you blindly lash out and hurt people who really don't deserve it. Be honest, you've become an enabler too. You've enabled other bullies to intimidate people with this strange set of rules. You know what I'm talking about? Mainly, it's the flagging feature. You let people just flag videos and that automatically gets someone taken out of the most viewed, etc. You don't seem to investigate the flagging. And people do it just to be spiteful, whether it's because they disagree with a political viewpoint, or maybe just what the person said, or who they are, or what they think of them. And you're hurting people who don't deserve to get hurt, and you're enabling pathetic, tiny-minded little bullies to get their jollies from just inflicting hassle on people. For the simplest things. It happened to one of mine with the sexy ass video, where I did the silly joke where if I put that close enough to the camera, it ends up looking a bit like a butt. And that got flagged. A bent finger got flagged. I remember Morbek got his account banned at one point because of an illusion with the end of a lemon with an earring look through it, so it looked a bit like a pierced nipple. It's just, those things aren't offensive, and the people who flag them aren't people who were mortally offended. They were pissed off about something and looking for some shallow revenge. And you give them fulfillment. You don't take the time to just look at what the people actually contributing to the community are doing, and you just inflict hassle on people, right through to actually taking down people's accounts for no justification. Just some basic decency towards people instead of this, I've got the biggest pair of boots on the block and I'll bully anyone I want. You know, it really isn't good enough. You're better than that, YouTube. Your users deserve better than that. So we've staged this intervention. How about it, YouTube? Are you gonna pull it together, or are you just gonna suck all the time?